Hi guys, I'm back. I know it's been a little while since I've been online. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere, but you are here with me. So thank you. I'm going to be discussing today the many ways to get spiritual advice. Free. How you doing? Come in and hit the like button. Many ways to get spiritual advice. Free. I know y'all like that word, free. I'll wait for a few of you guys to get in. Thank you so much. Someone sent me some really cute stickers. Well, I haven't opened them yet, so I don't know how cute they are. But thank you so much. It's all the way from Deutschland. So thank you, Olia, Lululadia. So, thank you. Okay. That was very sweet and kind. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys how to. Ooh, these are cute. I think she made these. Okay, that was a great idea. All right. These are little cottagecore stickers. Oh, you know what? I think I ordered these online. But she sent a note that was so friendly. It made me think that she was like a subscriber or something. I think I ordered these on Etsy. Okay, anyway. Moving on. I'll try to link them. So, yes. Ways to get spiritual advice. Okay, so I do have my oracle cards. You can consult your own oracle cards. These are my newest ones. I got these a while back. But they're the cat guru. These are cute, but these just give you a little bit of advice or just something you might need to hear. Like, oh, I don't know where my life's going. Is there any advice that the spirits can give me or the cards can give me or whatever? So, for example, I will pull this card on you. Now, there's other ways, but listen. This is BRF Cat. Grouchiness is next to godliness. Start every day with a hiss and get it over with. That means leave all your complaints before you start the day. Get it over with. Frown and the whole world frowns with you. That means if you walk out your house with a negative attitude, the whole world is going to reflect your negative attitude back to you. So if you wake up mad and upset, hurry up and get that out of your system. Become more positive before you leave out of your house, or else the world will greet you also with frowns. So it's this little things like that. Someone probably needed to hear that, or, if you pulled that card for yourself, maybe that's something that you needed to hear. So oracle cards are one way. And by the way, if y'all like these cards, I did link them below. So let's see, what is this? Sorry. Yeah, it did look like Grumpy Cat. So there's different cats on here. It's not just that cat. But another way is ask a child. Ask the child. Like, children know the answers to so many things in a more simplified way. So ask a child. They might just tell you something that is profound, but yet so simple. Like, what would you do if you had this issue or this problem? And the simplicity of their answer will probably be like, duh, like, why didn't I think of that? Or something that you already knew deep down inside, but were ignoring. Also, nature. Nature is a way to get spiritual advice. If you're walking around with a question in your mind and you're asking, the question over and over, and you're asking for some type of, direction, nature will reflect something. Nature may reflect something that is an answer to you. You might see something symbolic that you can decode and see the meaning of. Like if you're walking around with a question in your mind and then all of a sudden like a red cardinal lands on the branch of a tree in front of your window, go look that up. Go look what a red cardinal bird represents spiritually, because this is how the universe speaks to us, through symbolism, spiritualism, through children, through random things, because nothing is coincidence. So it's kind of like hacking into the matrix or Googling into the matrix in several different ways. You know how like on one you click image, on one you click news, on one you click videos, etc., etc. These are just different ways to search and tap into the universe for spiritual knowledge and answers. Okay, the next one is random, which is these cards. Something very random, or just someone saying something that you were just thinking about. There's no such thing as coincidence. Okay. Also, synchronicities. Now, with the internet spying on people, this is more often than not, but when it's about something else that's not internet related. So like if you see synchronicities in something besides the internet, then start paying attention. Okay. Confirmation. If you keep getting the same answer over and over, but it's not the one you want, it doesn't matter if that's the one you want or not. Just take that information and try to see if you can transmute it or change your perspective in order to make that also work for you. Then you have intuition and dreams. Having a feeling deep down inside, and also prophetic dreams can also help you with spiritual advice or give you some insight or give you some spiritual advice. Like I had a dream last night that nobody was wearing their mask anymore. And I never dreamed of people wearing masks at all. But I had a dream last night that people were walking around freely with no mask on and saying, I don't need to wear a mask anymore. I don't need to wear a mask anymore. So to me, that was very symbolic of something getting ready to be revealed on a grand scale that everyone is going to be able to acknowledge, because a mask is very symbolic. Yeah, I think Corona is on its way out. Like it's on its way out. I really feel that it's not even going to be a thing, and it's going to be out. So after the election, Rona will be a thing of the past, right? So let's ask the cat. Where is the Rona going to be gone after November? Rona. Larry is standing in front of a door with the number 10 on it. So symbolism. And he's striped like a tiger. He's tricolored. Plays the long game. Play the long game in politics. I'm not even joking. You see, this is not coincidence. I didn't have this card. I didn't plan that question. It says play the long game in politics and in life. Wool is for playing with, not pulling over people's eyes. Watch out for vermin in the corridors of power. I'm not even joking. This is the card that came up. Y'all can read it if you want to. Just by chance. And that's another way, like random synchronicity. This is sometimes you can get more than one of these things in one pool. So I got Oracle, Random, Synchronicity, Confirmation, all in one. So sometimes you can get it all in one. Now that's too coincidental. So, you know, you said shuffle those cards up. Yeah. And we know 10 is the perfect number. 10 is also completion. There's a doorway. There's a striped tri-colored cat, which we all know is, and then of course the doorway is between two pillars. Everything is symbolic. It goes into wool, sheep, you know, pulling like a veil or illusion. Watch out for vermin in the corridors of power, the rats. So I think Larry here is trying to tell us, play the long game, see the bigger picture in politics and in life. And I think I've been trying to tell people this. Wool is for playing with, not pulling over people's eyes. That means use this time to play and discover and learn how to decode and see the synchronicities and the symbolism in a lot of things. And things will all of a sudden become funny and more delightful in a way. And you're less panicked or wondering what's coming next or afraid, you know. Watch out for vermin in the corridors. So corridor is a hallway of power. Things that feed off of it. Air. It could be a bad frequency. It could be a, you know, some stuff that's out there. It could be germs. It could be a lower frequency combating your high frequency. So yes, we have that card. I think we should ask another question just to see if confirmation comes up. So the question we asked for this card is, will Corona be a thing of the past after the elections? And it brought up politics and how this is all a game. How this is all a game. Why? I'm going to ask why. So what is the bigger picture? Ooh, Hamlet. Okay. I'm going to read what Hamlet says. I asked, what is the bigger picture? What is the... Y'all, I'm using Cat Gurus. I did link it below so y'all can get it or find it. Cat Gurus is an oracle set. Okay, so it says ring 4 strokes. And there's a bell. It's like a frequency. He was on a red necktie. Okay. Greet everyone as if they were your friend, and soon they will be. So we're looking for the bigger picture. Greet everyone as if they are your friend, and soon they will be. So treat everyone the same or favorable, and soon they will be. There is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. That's code right there. And the fall of a small bird. A bird is a spirit. The fall of a spirit. There is a special providence. Okay, sometimes you gotta go figure out what words are really trying to tell you. So this cat is trying to tell us something. I'm going to look up the word providence because there's several meanings for that. A protective care of God or of nature as a spiritual power. The bigger picture, I'm trying to tell you. And also the cat is sitting on a black marble granite counter, just so you know. Okay, so there's a special providence, which means a protective care of God or of nature as a spiritual power. We know what that means. in the fall of a sparrow. Take pride in your work, even when it seems insignificant. So this means even though the bigger picture is being laid out upon you, you have a part in it. So take pride in it. Take pride in learning and teaching and vibrating on a higher frequency and being an example and continuing to stay on your path. No matter how small it is, it leads and it helps with the bigger picture. So these cards are very insightful for only a few lines, but the symbolism in it is profound. Okay. So we have this orange tabby striped cat. This represents, I'm thinking like the ginger people, the blank slates, and then he has a red necktie, like a dark red necktie symbolizing, blood red, the chakra covered from the neck down. You see lots of ginger or redheads that are, I would call them blank slates in the spiritual world. So this is basically saying the foundation, the black granite foundation, ring for strokes. There's a vibration there. So, we know what that means. Okay. So the bigger picture. So this whole thing is a game of chess, actually. And then it referred to politics when I asked about will the corona be gone after the November elections. A politic card came up. Then we asked the bigger picture. And this came up, Hamlet. I didn't even decode the names, but I'm sure you guys can do it. And the bigger picture is basically those with the providence are special and will be in will be able to witness the fall of the sparrow, which is a bird, which is a spirit. And also they will take pride in their work, even when it seems insignificant. So everybody will have a role and a part to play. Let's see, what's the next question? Will everyone wake up, or will we still have a massive divide in spiritual knowledge? The show cat. Oh my gosh. I can't even wait to read this one. You are a princess. Wear the tiara. Focus on the feather toy of success. Never stop competing, and one day you will come first. So it is a journey. Never stop. You will never stop competing. You will get the crown. You will be first, period. Okay. So will people wake up spiritually? Was my question. And this was basically, you are royalty. Wear your crown. Focus on your way to success. This is feather toy, but feather toy is basically something the cat likes. To success. Never stop competing, and one day you will come first. Okay, so. So to me, that's like saying, keep striving until you become the best, period. People are all on different levels of their spiritual journey. Eventually, people will wake up and new people will wake up and so on and so forth until everybody reaches their, ascension. Okay. So Personal growth is a real thing. Now, I was also talking about the synchronicities and the randomness and all of that. When you have a high frequency, and when you have a strong, level of consciousness or a high level of consciousness, it's almost as if you expect the answers. You expect the cards to give you the information. You don't hope, you don't wish, you just know. And sometimes that's why some readers' cards come out more on point than other people, because they're unsure of themselves. We don't know what card I'm going to pull. The card could change without anyone seeing, depending on the question that I ask, but we will never know that because you can't observe certain things. And when you do observe something, it changes the outcome, just like in quantum physics. Once you observe something in quantum physics, like the quantum entanglement, it changes. Okay. So that's how it works. If you're quantum, you understand certain things on a higher level, your frequency is high, you know something, and you trust it, you trust your intuition, you understand how this all works. This is how some people are able to get these answers and But if you're nervous, if you're unsure of yourself, you might have some, discrepancies, or you might have to, figure it out and keep raising your frequency. Okay. You can do this by flipping through a book too and just sticking your hand on a word. Works the same way. Some people do this. This they used to do with the Bible. Y'all remember the old days? You took a Bible and flipped through the pages and went, or a book or something. It's the same thing as this. I could do that with anything. Let's see. I will get a spiritual book. That way, at least we'll be staying on the topic. And then I'll do a non-spiritual book. I'm going to take one of these magazines. I'm going to get The Secrets of the Supernatural by National Geographic. Okay, so nothing is marked. So let me ask a question and flip through the magazine and see what comes up. What question do you think I should ask next? I think it should be something about missing people. Y'all want me to ask about them missing people? I think I know where they take it then. Let me see. But let's see, because it comes up a lot. Missing people. Boop. Y'all know where they went. I can't even make this up. Okay? I promise you. I had no idea. And this is what it lands on. The vampire look. Dracula. That's where the missing people at. Okay? Y'all know it. It's how it works. You want to communicate with the universe? Know that your answers are out there that you seek. And everything will reflect it. This is how you manifest as well. This is how you manifest. You gotta know. You gotta understand it. You have to know. And the universe will respond to you. Period. You don't need a long drawn out. You don't need a system. You don't need cards. You could do that in nature. You could have asked the same question, and a mosquito could have landed on you and bit you, or something like that. Vampires. There's this anime that Sasha watches. I think it's called, I forget the name of it. Something about Promised Land. It's about a school of children, of orphans. And depending on your level of intelligence, you get shipped off and fed to demons. So the smarter you are, the longer you last in the school. Sasha's watching that. She said, "This is about human trafficking." She knows what's up. Songs are your answer. Yep. It comes through in music too. Same thing. Sometimes I scroll through my playlist and I just go like this and I just click on a song, and sometimes it's exactly what I need to hear. Shira came in this world gifted. Why, thank you. So, I don't know, maybe we should ask another question. So the other question I asked, okay, I wrote something weird down and I was not even paying attention. I just wrote something strange down. I don't even know. After I wrote missing people, I wrote this when I wasn't paying attention. So sometimes I just write random weird stuff. It says Fanter Itness. What the heck that is? Sometimes I don't know. Let me see what that means. I don't even, what's a Fanter? What the heck is that? There's something called a Fanter. Maybe they just spelled it wrong. Hold on, let me make sure. The heck is a Fanter? A Fanter is a panther. It's really weird. Why? What? Why would it come up under panther? It's misspelled. And then this one says Panther. See? And I've been posting on my Instagram. I posted the Black Panther song by Donnie Arcade. I've been posting Velvet for some strange reason all over my Instagram, like I'm an old cat lady. And so I don't know. Let's see what itness is, because we know black cat is symbolic for something, or black or panther. Panther is panther. I didn't know that. Did you? I sure didn't. Okay. Sometimes I just start writing stuff in it. I don't know. Itness. I forgot the F in fitness. What's itness? IT news. IT-ness. No, I said itness. Search. Allow. Itness, existence as a particular type of thing with particular qualities. The thing of a particular quality. So panther itness. A panther with a particular quality. Sometimes you just get strange messages. So I'm going to look up panther quality. Panther is the only animal that. See what makes it super unique. The alleles stimulates the production of the large amounts of the dark pigment melanin in the animal's fur. So again, with the alleles, the dark pigments, the cat from Africa, black leopard, black jaguars, dark colored. So, melanin. You melanin. That's why they're stealing the missing people to extract the Panther itness. Okay. Whatever that meant. I had no idea what it meant, but I looked it up, and this is what comes through when I'm just doodling and writing random words like that don't even make sense, that don't even look like English, and then it is. So this is another way that you can get spiritual advice or spiritual confirmation through the universe, just by writing when you're not even paying attention. I'm doing a video, trying to read comments, trying to pull cards, trying to talk, and then I'm just doodling and writing whatever. And I'm shocked, but I'm still kind of like, yeah, well, I know how it works. So it's amazing, and it blows my mind all the time. That's why I'm always up and energetic, because if you are constantly getting confirmation after confirmation, everything seems new to you and exciting, and you can do it with your own stuff. Just try it yourself. Everybody, I'm not special. I vibrate high, but if you vibrate high too, you could do the same thing. Go back, like when you're on the phone or when you're not paying attention and you're doodling, go decode the symbols and stuff that you're drawing, or the shapes that you're drawing, see what they really mean. If you're writing random letters, put them together and see if they make a word. Go look it up, flip through a magazine, ask a question, land on the page. It's very simple. This is showing you that you are in control. It's a game, you see? It's fun, right? You are in control. If you vibrate that, that's what you get back. If you vibrate, I don't have control, I don't know what to do, I'm lost, you're not going to get the type of answers that I'm getting, because you're vibrating being unsure, not knowing, being looking out without instead of within. Not understanding you are the universe. See, just with the level of understanding that we are the universe, we can get things to respond to us like the universe. Trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. These are little exercises that you can do to also increase your intuitiveness. Okay, so just random, when you're bored, instead of playing a game on the phone, if you can ask questions and use these different types of methods, flipping through a magazine, looking through Oracle, writing down random things and looking them up, decoding. Don't just read what the card says, decode the image on there as well, because people don't just draw things randomly on spiritual items. Everything has symbolism. Okay. Trying to find the book in your Let's Decode video. Hint. What book is it? This is the Encyclopedia of Symbolism. Chill, relaxed, free, open. Right. It's a game. Remember the first card we pulled, saying that it was all a game? Treat it like a game. Don't take things so seriously. Don't take things as 100%. Even remember, everything you see on the television, all that stuff you see, it's all a game, and you have to remember that everything is a game of chess. And even old Donald Trump said, if you fight against it, you can get over it. Talking about the corona when he came back. Lord, the way they filmed him coming back to the White House was very symbolic. A wheel coming out of the sky, y'all. A helicopter. A wheel coming out of the sky, returning to for the world to see, baby. They so crazy. And now he's getting ready to go on to debate or something, right? With the Rona, he's gonna go debate. The Rona ain't gonna stop me from acting a fool. This is all a game. Just watch breakdown of Megan Thee Stallion latest video. Oh, all right. Yep. That was kind of funny too. I was reading the Wonderland collection. I kept referring to the Cheshire Cat, Alice in Wonderland, and here comes Megan Thee Stallion with her themed video. Perfect timing. I think I'll be picking up on stuff too. Just floating around. As the frequency gets higher and higher, you guys are gonna be able to pick up on more stuff too. So try it. See what you can do. Don't just sit there and don't try it. The frequencies are super high now. You might be able to do more than you think. People are always asking, well, are we going to get superpowers? Yes. How will you know you have them? Do you try to use them? Could be having very high insight at this time, and then things may increase further down the line. But right now, have you even attempted to see what you can do? Yes. And like I said, when you can see into things, when you can see certain things and break certain things down and decode so many things, a lot of the stuff that we see in the media, I know is fake. Okay. A lot of other people know it's fake too, but enough people think that it's real, that their life and their circumstance is going to act and reflect what they believe. Okay. So what you can get a large group of people to believe affects their life. What you can get a large group of people to believe changes their perception, which changes their frequency, which changes their vibration, which changes their future, past, present, which changes everything. But for me, I don't believe nothing I see. I just decode it and I chill. Okay. Like, oh, whatever. Like, if it were real, this would be terrible. Okay. If certain things were real, it would be a shame. It's just like watching a movie. It's just like watching a movie that, if it were true and not fiction, it would be a mess. It would be terrible. But you understand that it's a movie. And so you don't vibrate the same as someone who thinks it's real. See? So you're going to get a different response from the universe because you know that it's fake, versus someone who doesn't know that it's fake. They're going to get a different frequency from the universe because they're putting out a different frequency. We live in the same world, but putting out different frequencies, and therefore we're going to receive different things. Depending on your level of knowledge is what you're going to receive. Thank you, thank you, beautiful soul, the goddess. Sprinkle. That's very, very generous. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Todd. So, thank you. Right. So even here's the thing. Now here's the kicker. Whether it's real or not, you go to kicker right here. Here's the mind blower right here. Whether it's real or not does not matter. I will repeat that. Whether it's real or not does not matter. It is what you believe. And I got confirmation today, just now in my mind, because I remember what I put on when I was looking on Instagram, what Michael Jackson posted and what Chris Brown posted. Both have to do with the word believe. And I shared it to my story because I'm like, why Chris Brown posting about believe and Michael Jackson posting about believe? What's going on? But that was the message. Whether it's true or not, it's only what you believe that matters. Let me show you on Instagram. So, don't matter to me. That's honest truth. All right, so Michael Jackson posts his famous quote. This is on his Instagram. Michael Jackson Instagram posts. In a world filled with hate, we must dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must dare to comfort. In a world filled with despair, we must still dare to dream. And in a world filled with distrust, we must still dare to believe. MJ. That's why he my guru. Now, if y'all don't understand what that means, it's saying in a crazy world, you must still dare to believe. Believe what? Whatever you want, baby. Okay. So then we have Chris Brown. And he was definitely trying to synchronize with MJ because he posted this. The MJ-esque outfit, okay? And under it, he writes, belief is 100% of the outcome. And then the conclusion that I just come to about how the universe responds to you based on what you believe. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's a game. Okay? Just like, I'll give you a good example. Something easy to break down. Let's break it down to something personal. If someone believes you cheated on them, at the bottom and the core of their heart, whether you did or not, they're going to treat you like you cheated. They're going to be mad at you like you cheated. They're going to cuss you out like you cheated. It's like you already cheated. You might as well have cheated. You're going to get the punishment. Okay. So, it's true to them in their mind. You can't change it. They always going to believe what they believe, period. They're going to start making decisions based on that belief, and their world is going to start to go on that path, whether it's real, true, or not. You understand? So, be careful what you choose to believe. Be careful what you choose to believe. If you can choose what to believe, why not choose good things? Why not choose wonderful things? Why not choose the better of whatever everybody else is believing? If it don't matter. It's up to you. I'm going to believe whatever I want to believe. And my world will start to unfold according to that belief. And that's it. There's nothing anyone could do about it. The only thing people can try to do is change my beliefs. That is why people killed so many people trying to change their beliefs under the name of religion. Okay, because you can't change anything unless you change someone's belief. That's it. They said World War III will be fought spiritually, not physically. In 2020 we're right there. We're right there. What do you believe? If they get enough people to believe a certain thing, that's the way the reality will go. But you don't have to agree with a collective amount of people. You can have your own belief. And that's the way your particular reality will go inside of that reality. Okay. Spiritual warfare. And I missed your super chat. I'm sorry. Taj the Great One. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Did it get deleted? Oh, here we go. Thank you for discussing this. I have been on this universe journey for years. Abraham Hicks is excellent for this. Okay, sprinkle. Well, however you get the message is how you get the message. As long as you understand the message, right? You change a belief by consuming that thing that you want over and over. Get it in your mind, right? Or just, who has a really good way? This is, a lot of people it's going to trigger a lot of people, but people with high confidence, arrogant people, and, narcissists and just extremely positive people, or people that just have a high level of belief in themselves, we'll just say all those people, they have a way of changing their reality quickly, as well as gaining people as followers, as well as creating, because their belief is so strong. Okay. There's a little room for doubt because they don't believe that. Like Kanye and Trump. Yeah. How do you think Kanye became a billionaire that quick? Okay. Because he believed. He believed he could achieve. I don't know. But the point is, he said it, and he kept believing it, and he kept telling people like it was already true. He put himself up there with all the greats, and that's, a lot of people don't like that. But what he's doing is creating the reality that he wants. Okay. We shouldn't be mad at people for creating their reality. They're also teaching you how to create yours. Whether you realize what they're doing or not, they're teaching you how to create yours. The best oracle cards are the ones that you like the best. I like cats. Okay. I have so many oracle cards, but these get straight to the point. They're funny, and they're very symbolic, and very simply symbolic. There's usually 3 or 4 things in the picture. Look, the black cat is on the Capitol. Ooh, what that mean? DC. I don't know why, but here we go. You know who you are, but do those around you. Get out of the office every now and then. Don't be afraid to predict doom. Just make sure everyone listens. Mm-hmm. Interesting card. I like the symmetry in this card, the dualism and the singularity as well. You have a choice of what your perspective is. You're trying to become, don't try, do, baby, do. There ain't no such thing as try. Like Yoda said, just be it. It's no try, just be. You know, you can't try. Either you are or you not, period. Choose which one you're going to be. It literally is that simple. Okay. District of Columbia. DC Comics. That's strange. The Capitol building. Okay, so thank you. Be confident, baby. Don't try, just do it. That's all you can do. Have you listened to Allison Coe? It's amazing the insight she got from no. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but hypnotherapy, I've never tried that. But I did a regression with Q. Y'all know Q Reeves? I did a regression that was very, very insightful. Have you yeah. I'm trying to read some of these comments. Subliminals help a lot, right? So just decide to be confident and just go and believe that you are, and then you will be. But also it takes also effort. To be the most confident version of yourself, you have to be comfortable with yourself. That means you got to be honest with yourself. And if there's something that is holding you back from being confident, you need to figure out what it is and put it in place. Period. You got to put it in place, and then you will be. Okay, I'm gonna pick another card and see what comes up. Oh, just a random card. What's this? Hamish McHamish. Hamish McHamish. Number 18. Golf. Interesting. Know where you're going and don't get lost in the rough. Being a big fish in a small pond can make it hard to change direction. In life, as in golf, you have to keep your eye on the ball. Stay focused, baby. 18, number 9. Don't get lost. Remember who you are. Being a big fish in a small pond can make it hard to change directions. Being a big fish in a small pond, being a large frequency, makes it hard to change directions. Okay? Because the force, it has a lot of power. So, we don't take stuff personally. We just decode, baby. We don't, it's a game. And to bring emotions into it is to bring unneeded frequency into it that alters your reality. This is why a lot of the most powerful people are not very emotional, because they understand what it does. Some people don't like celebrities because they don't understand the game. I'll just say that. So in their reality, the game is a little bit different. They may not even know it's a game. And they're not able to get as many clues and hints and pointers as those who do understand certain roles that people are playing. So it does affect your reality, how you perceive things, and the type of insight and knowledge that you get. But like I said, there are people that don't care, and they have a whole nother perspective that's given them a good amount of insight and information as well. So it doesn't really matter as long as you believe whatever you want to believe, and it is creating the reality that you desire. If the reality that is unfolding before you is not the one you desire, then change your beliefs. It's that simple. Change your frequency, change your thinking. So it's funny because I'm not emotional on the outside. We are only what we believe. That's true. Like, I was driving today, and all of a sudden I started seeing from a different perspective. I don't know. I know it's weird, but I started to see as if I were bigger. You know what I mean? Like, you know how if you drive in a little car versus a giant truck and how everything looks different? I started to see as if I was bigger. That was my perspective as I was driving a giant 18-wheeler, but I wasn't. I started to see in a bigger perspective driving. And then, of course, I went back into my own perspective, but I started seeing bigger. I could start to see bigger. And think about also how it would be to feel smaller, how your life would look from the perspective of a fly or something. How would you view reality? What different choices would you make depending on your perspective? How would the world change depending on what you believed and what your perspective was? So very, very interesting. I think there's people out there that want to see aliens, that believe aliens are already here, that believe this, that believe that. Whatever you believe affects every decision that you make, whether you realize it or not. Even if it's something that you've never gotten proof of, it still shapes your reality. Your reality, since you believe in aliens or something that's going to come down and do something, in a sense, that means you still have hope or know that things need to be changed and somebody got to change it. You know this in the back of your mind, that the only way aliens would intervene with something. Some people say, oh, well, they're going to have fake aliens and try to fool people into doing A, B, C, and D. Okay, so in this version of reality, you don't trust the government. So you keep your eye open. You don't believe nothing they say, which also alters your reality. So one little silly thing like believing in aliens create so many different versions of reality. It's kind of genius if you think about it. Sacrifice has to involve giving up something you truly value. Death comes in many forms. I don't think death is a sacrifice. I mean, it's all what you believe. That's why different religions have different stories of the afterlife, because depending on what you believe is what your afterlife or your cultural afterlife tells you. You can make up your own belief. But remember, you also have to stay within the law of the universal law. So in your belief, in the belief of this culture, the afterlife is different than that culture. And so therefore, religion is not universal. So when you go to different parts of the world with your Bible and try to convert people to Christianity, you're changing their entire reality of this life and their afterlife. So therefore, you're harvesting. You can harvest souls by changing people's beliefs. That's why a lot of people don't want missionaries in their country. They don't want fake religion unless they can decode, unless they know how to decode stuff. You shouldn't be forcing religion down people's throat. Because you're altering their reality, and that's not nice. If they were to seek out and look for that religion, that's a different story. But it shouldn't be forced down people's throats. Whenever religious people go into different countries, what happens to the people there? Their reality changes abruptly and for the worst. Thank you, Renetta. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. So I think people should have their own spiritual beliefs, walk their own spiritual path. You don't have to include other people in your spiritual path. You don't have to force other people to believe what you believe. Everybody has a different reality depending on what they believe. You can be living in this reality simultaneously as someone else who sees the world totally different and lives a totally different reality than you do. And it's okay. As long as it's the reality you like that you're creating for yourself. Spiritual advice can come from anybody and anything, as long as they're not forcing their beliefs on you. Advice is something asked for, not forced, and not given involuntarily. Okay? A lot of people are out there giving involuntary advice that no one asked for. A lot of people are out there forcing beliefs on people and not understanding that is up to them. Live and let live, right? That's the worst thing, I believe, is unsolicited advice. How do you become more stoic without unhealthily repressing? You don't repress emotion, you control them. There's a difference. Think about an eating. Let's use emotions like food. Do you repress your hunger or do you control it? If you're trying to lose weight, do you just not eat? No. You control your portions. You control what you put in your mouth. That's what you got to do with emotion. You don't repress it, or else you're going to binge later on and probably burn up somebody's house. You control it. Like Elsa on Frozen. Conceal, don't feel. Let it go. This when she learned how to control her powers, that's when she was the most powerful. Okay? Let it go. Do I journal? I write down stuff that I'm researching, just random stuff. something that I feel is profound that I want to get out, but nothing like, I used to journal when I was younger, but now it's more like thinking out loud on paper. Okay. Must be my room. Yeah, I think out loud on paper a lot. Thank you. Do you think women get BBL don't love themselves? They love them. I think people that love themselves love themselves. I think people that do certain things for the correct reason, whatever the reason is what they wanted to do. Thank you, Theodian. Sprinkle. Hey. Appreciate that. It's not what you do, it's how, right? I don't knock people for getting any type of surgery if that's what they want to do. I mean, I don't think it makes people love themselves less. I think it means they love themselves more, actually. You love yourself enough to risk your life to get on a table to get a fake booty or your butt lifted. You must got big plans, okay? Sprinkle. All right. Now, I don't see. I wouldn't get it because it's not because I don't love myself, but I just don't. I don't think I need it. I'm at an age now where, you know, if I ain't got it by now, I don't need it. I done came this far. But if I were younger, I had the money to get it. Now, when I was young, and I sure might have considered it. But now, you know, I'm good. We good. Okay, right? Ha. Yeah, you got big plans, girl. What you gonna do with that booty? What plans you got? I don't have plans for a booty. I got plans for other things, but you know, I'm too old now. So you said, oh, nothing. Yeah, we know. Thank you. So anyway. Sure, you're so funny. Thank you. I try. All right. One more card. Just for fun. Oh wait, did I decode that last card or not? Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I asked a question. I just pulled a random card. I'm just gonna do a random card and see what the random advice is for today. Hank for Senate. You really look like Donald Trump. Sometimes in relationships, you have to play politics. That's true. Rise above your litter. I'm better than you. Stay true to your values and you will nap soundly. Don't be in them standards. Rise above your litter. Level up. Stay true to your standards and values and you will sleep fine. Sometimes in your relationship, you got to play games. More for my other channel. The cat. Cats are very smart. Okay. They don't act like dogs. I'd listen to a cat before I'd listen to a dog. Oh, what is this? The hairless kitty. Ooh. I got on a sweater, a black sweater too, with a red hot water heater bottle in front of a heater. It's cold. Let's see what it says. The code. Beauty is in the eye of the breeder. Done. Beauty is in the eye of the breeder. Now look at this picture. Tell me this ain't cold. Some cats are born bald. Some achieve it. Ooh, that's deep. Others have baldness thrust upon them. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I don't know, that's cold. So, if I were to decode this card, I would say this has a lot to do with race. Picture taking me out. It is like with Sasha and I will see stuff like this and we will just look at each other like, and Lila will be like, pretend like she doesn't know, but she knows. And you talk about illness. I don't believe in illness. I believe in unbalance. Oh my God, this unbalance, baby. Better the devil you know than the cat you don't. Would you rather call the shots or down a shot? Always think 4 moves ahead of your next pounce. Behemoth. The cat drunk and bad. Unbalanced. Would you rather take a shot or call the shots? That means you have a choice. You want to be responsible or irresponsible. I think illness is an imbalance. That's all. It's an imbalance. Okay. I don't even know what that it is. I have to look it up. Tell me what it is. Diverticulosis. I don't know. It's a long one. If you could just tell me what that is. Diverticulosis. What's that? Condition of having multiple pouches in the colon that are not inflamed. Stop eating meat and dairy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's simple. Be vegan. That's what you can do. Because it has to do with mucus building up in your colon or on your colon. What causes mucus? Stop eating that. Meats and dairy cause mucus. Be vegan. And then through all that mucus, it causes the muscle layers to weaken on the colon wall. So go vegan, baby. You'll be fine. You're welcome. How do you know that there's a hole there. Have you seen it, or did the doctor tell you? Either way, you go vegan and it don't matter. It won't occur. And if it wasn't there in the first place, then it won't get there. Tell me and us something, pull a card. Tell me and us something, pull a card. Thank you, Caesar. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Caesar. Caesar, I don't know, but here's your message. A message to Caesar. Ooh, you got the kitty cordion. You got the Godfather. The mafia. You in the mafia, Caesar? Okay. Your message is inspire loyalty through fear. Ooh, you got to put your foot down, baby. Play to win every time. Identify your opponents. Then make them an offer they can't refuse. So you need to step up. You need to enforce your power upon someone or some people. Somebody said pimp energy. So I hope this was something that you needed to hear. Let me know, C's. Is that something you needed? The Godfather kitty. Okay. Yep. That was a strong message too. That means you better listen. Thank you, lovely life. Pull a card for you too, girl. Okay, one more. Hello. All right, who's that? Hold on. Lovely life. And pull your card. Something for you. Lovely life. Lovely life. You got the we cat. You're on surveillance. He always feels like somebody's watching him or her. What's he on? If you love someone, set them free. But keep them under surveillance. Watch that dude. Watch him. Look for the precious in the ordinary. To put something back together first, you must break it. You know what that means. He did it. Break up. Get back together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or keep your eye out. If you want to improve something, you got to break it first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know how I got her. You know how I met her. We broke up and got back together. To get her back, I have to sweat her. Looking for cheese that don't make you a hood rat. Love of my life, you are my friend. Love of my life. I'm allergic to Botox. I'm sorry. I can't get Botox. Wait. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That Dana J. Sprinkle, sprinkle your destiny. Okay, y'all gotta hold on because I can't pull out your card like this. Don't keep doing that. Okay, I got you, Juji. Hold on. But first, we got Dana J. Pussycat. Girl, you on a lifeboat with some honey, an owl watching you. What's that? Some money? $5? I can't see what that is. You got some money and some honey on a boat. Girl, it's a spiritual realm. Look for love in unexpected places. Never travel without some honey. You know what that is. And plenty of money. Girl, you in an interracial relationship, or you will be. Your heart's desire might just be found in a pea green boat. Pea green boat. You're going to make some mixture and sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. This was your card. This is your destiny. Okay. No, that was for Dana J. All right, Judy, pull your card. Judy, career, girl. Ooh, girl, you gonna be a stripper? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. It says, when in doubt, go topless. Judy, girl. Corruption is inevitable, so why resist? To confuse your opponents, issue fake news. Go. That's what it said, and I'm not even lying. Y'all think I'm playing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe that's your side hustle. I don't know. All right. Inez, you said, will COVID end? Girl, I think I answered that earlier. It's a game, baby. It's a game. Will COVID end? Puss in Boots. If you look hard enough, there's a mouse around every corner. It means if you look hard enough, you will make something real. If you look hard enough, something will become real. Wake up and start making your own dreams come true. Don't worry about Corona, baby. Behind every great man is a ruthless, scheming feline. That's girl, make your own plan. Scheme, scam, girl, you know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're awesome, abundant love towards you. Oh, thank you, Caesar. Did I miss somebody? The card for career, Inez. Pet right activist. The girl, look, they got the Black Panther paw up there. He's militant. Dare to escape your prison of petitude. Change the world, then change your litter. Choose your battles wisely, then fight with all your claws. I mean, you're going to do something to change the world. Fight. You're going to be someone that's working for a cause to better you and your people. Okay. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. How you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I'm trying to get to all of them. I'm slowing them down. All right, Elizabeth. Just any random card? Okay. Miko, you got the little Japanese cat, the little white Japanese cat. Raise your paw to love and friendship. Beckon good fortune into your life. Face the rising sun, and it will shine on you. To me, this means good fortune is coming to you. Be positive. Face the rising sun, which means the new day, the new dawn, the new era, and you will benefit from it. Raise your paw, your hand, in love and friendship. I mean, try to get along with people. Don't cause separation. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Michaela and Andrea. Okay, I'm gonna get you two. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. For you, Michaela, I don't know what question you asked me, but whatever it is, here's the card for you. For you, I feel like I go a couple of different directions with you. Snowball Hemingway. Friends will keep you afloat in a storm. Celebrate your differences. If you want to eat fish, you have to catch them first. So I don't know what this will mean specifically for you, but celebrate your differences, not what you have in common. Like someone because of who they are, not for how much they like or alike to you. See someone for who they are, not how they will comply. If you want to eat fish, you have to catch them first. That means if you want the good life, you got to go get it. And also, friends will keep you afloat in hard times and in a storm. So Don't burn no bridges. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Renetta, pull one for me, please. I'm going in the order, but okay, y'all, I'm not gonna be here all night. Come on now. Y'all so nice, and I appreciate it, though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Renetta, got you. I got you. Renetta. Renetta. Ooh, Eno's cat. Ooh, on my angle, it's a different angle. Let's see what this means. We're at a 45-degree angle. Always take the right angle. Y'all know what that means. Don't be obtuse. Curiosity never actually killed the cat. The best ideas are like cats. They like to creep up on you. So the right angle to me is always take the right path, the cornerstone. Don't be obtuse. Don't try to be so broad. You know what you got to do. You know what's right. Do that. Curiosity, it never killed the cat, but it's good to have curiosity, but still, you know what's right for you. Best ideas are like cats. They like to creep up on you. Just because you don't know what you want to do now or don't have an idea of something that you might want to accomplish doesn't mean that it's not going to come later on. So don't think that something is not right because you don't have the full perspective of it. It'll come when the time is right. But stay on the path that you're on and don't venture off into too many different things. Stay focused. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Okay, Monique. Can you pull a card for B2? You look like I'm kind of having fun. I haven't done this in a while. I'm glad y'all ain't asking questions because y'all know I don't like questions. Like for cards. Just whatever it wants to tell you, that's what you're going to get. All right. For you, I got to mix this over here. This over here. This over here. All right. Monique, you get the hunter. Unless that gift is chosen by a cat, it's better to give than to receive. No, he got a rat in his mouth and he ate rats. It's better to give than to receive unless that gift is chosen by a cat. Never look a gift mouse in the mouth. Be prepared for all your hard work to go unappreciated. Never look a gift mouth in the mouth. Okay, to me, this means because you give does not mean you're going to receive. Because you do what's right does not mean someone else is going to do what's right. Because you're good to someone does not mean they're going to be good to you. If you're going to do something, do it for the correct reason because you want to. This is almost like controlling someone with trying to do good by them so that they can do good by you later on. That's not how it works. So this is the card I got for you. Do not give for the wrong reason, which is to receive. Don't give to receive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, Uriel, Destiny, bird of destiny. I hope that was insightful for you. All right, Destiny, I'll get you now. Okay, it's getting hot. I need to turn some light down. I'll put the fan towards me. Hold on. This is yours. Tomber Mori. Know when to speak and when to hold your tongue. If asked for your opinion, give it, but expect consequences. Sometimes people can't handle the truth. All right. Know when to speak your mind and when to hold your tongue. So to me, you're asking about your destiny. This means your destiny depends on holding your tongue or speaking, giving your opinion, being too honest, expect consequences. Sometimes people can't handle the truth. That this is what's shaping your destiny, being too honest, speaking too much, and you're getting consequences. So zip it up, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Dang, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna get to everybody. Y'all, okay. Thank you. Okay, classy lady. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not gonna be on here all night now. Maybe next time. Classy lady K. Classy lady K. Okay, I got you. I got you. If you already did a card, don't do it again. Cheshire Cat. You got Megan Thee Stallion, girl. You got the Megan Thee Stallion card. Cheshire Cat. Smile and you get away with anything. Don't be afraid to go down the rabbit hole. Always read the label. To me, this means use what you have to get what you want. If you have beauty, use that. If you have charisma, use that. Smile, use that. Don't be afraid to go down the rabbit hole. That means don't be afraid to go into the unknown. Don't come out of your comfort zone. Always read the label. That means always look before you cross. Always understand the law of cause and effect. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, classy lady, that was for you. Okay, Taj, the great one. I got you next. How's it going? It's going fine. All right. I got you. Okay, Taj, the great one. This one's for you. Unless you just gave me the money. But I think you want a card. Ooh, you got Blackie. Blackie got a lot of money, baby. Blackie paid. She got necklaces and bracelets. Loyalty will be richly rewarded. Money can't buy happiness unless you pay someone to scratch your head. You can't take it with you, so why not leave it to your cat? So to me, this means loyalty will be richly. So whatever situation you're in, you need to stay loyal. Money can't buy happiness unless you're going to pay someone to make you happy. You really can't do that. You can't take it with you, so why not leave it to your cat? So this means no matter how much money is offered or whatever, your loyalty will be richly rewarded in the long run. To me, this could mean be careful with the decisions you're making right now, because in the long run, something could pan out bigger or better or more, something that will make you happier than something quick and fast today. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Okay, thank you, Taj. Okay, Olivia, should I start a business? Of course. The answer is always yes. No matter what. Of course you should. But I'll pull a card too. Spring. Okay, Olivia, should you start a business? You got the same card as someone else. You got plastic cat. Look for love in unexpected places. Never travel without some honey and plenty of money. Your heart's desire might just be found in a pea green boat. Okay, to me, this is trying to tell you, this is telling you that you're going to find love in what you do for a living. You need to look for love in unexpected places. Most people don't expect to love what they do for a living. You need to look for love in what you're going to be doing for a business. Never travel without some honey and some plenty of money. That means don't leap until you have enough money to do what you got to do. Okay. Your heart's desire might just be found in a pea green boat. So this represents, you might find your life purpose or your heart's desire as far as, your business is concerned in the least expected place. Okay. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Miss Donna, thank you. You need to know, when will I get in a relationship? Girl, I don't answer those type of questions. That's why I stopped reading. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But I'll draw a card just randomly and you can put it to whatever you want it to mean. A wee cat, you got the same one as somebody else. If you love someone, set them free, but keep them under surveillance. Look for the precious in the ordinary. To put something back together, you must first break it. So this is, again, pertaining to relationships. This card is trying to tell me that you are very possessive and you don't look for the precious in the ordinary. And in order to put something back together, you must first break it. So to me, this is saying you have some self-work to do first. And also you need to change your perspective on what you're looking for in a partner. And it also represents, if you're looking for love, you need to allow people to be themselves and to be free and not under control. And you are probably getting married faster rather than, long time. People need their freedom, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Okay, let me go back up. Girl, I can't answer all these questions. Don't ask me questions. Do not ask me questions. I don't do readings for questions. But I will draw a card for you, Inez, and it could be for whatever you want. This is why I'm just now y'all into the playing of the game, into the game. Okay, Inez, you get Kiki LaDouche, whoever that is, on the stage. Don't be afraid to expose your belly. Live each of your 9 lives as if everyone was your last. Ignore convention and follow your own path. So to me, this means live your life, baby. Don't worry about love. Love will come. Love yourself. Live your life. Have fun. You create your own life. Yes. Thank you, Sluck Brand Clothing. Okay, I'll draw you one too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's Sluck Brand. Here's your card. Sluck Brand. Sluck Brand. Sluck Brand. You got the little Japanese kitty too. Raise your paw to love and friendship. Beckon good fortune into your life. Face the rising sun and it will shine on you. So raise your paw to love and friendship. Beckon good fortune into your life. Face the rising sun and it will shine. This is a good luck card. Good luck is coming your way. Definitely. So whatever you've been hoping for, or things are going to start shining on you. Okay. The tea. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for you. The tea. Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, the tea. The tea, you get nothing. Literally, you get nothing. This is the card you get. This means hell is other cats. If you're lonely, when you're alone, get a cat. Nothingness haunts being, but staring at the wall is okay. Meowing and nothingness. If you're lonely, when you are alone, get a cat. To me, you're asking about money, level up in the future. Nothingness haunts being. You're asking from a place of lack. You're asking about money, level up. See, this is why I don't do questions, because we're coming from a place of lack when we are not sure. That's why I don't do readings. Don't ask questions. Just say pull a card. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because when you ask a question, it leaves doubt. See, then you create that. Wine and beer. You should move to Miami. You should move to Miami if you want to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't ask me questions, y'all. I'm gonna stop. No more questions. I'm ready to go change it. Or I'm just gonna pull a card for you. No questions. The Station Master. Tom of the Station Master. This is for you, wine. Make friends while you work. Start every journey with optimism. Look for the light at the end of the tunnel. It might be a mouse with a torch. So if your answer is in there, it does talk about a journey, Start every journey with optimism. So if you decide to go with optimism. Positivity. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Julie. Pull you on. Okay, Julie. Oh my gosh, I got you, girl. Okay. You get the angle card too. Julie. Always take the right angle. Always take the right path. Don't take the broad path. You know what's right for you. Curiosity never actually killed the cat. The best ideas are like cats. They like to creep up on you. So, your ideas, you might not have a full idea of what you're trying to accomplish right now, but it will come. Also, the right angle means stay on your path and don't keep going astray. Don't keep changing. Focus on one thing and one way, one path right now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. That was for Jewel. Okay. Bougie nurse. Okay, bougie nurse. Don't ask questions. I'm just going to draw a card. No questions. Then there's doubt. Okay. Here is your card, bougie nurse. Oh, the hinge cat. Stare your prey into submission. Visualize your path to world domination and never leave it. A big chair will make you look powerful, no matter how small and fluffy you may be. World domination. So, whatever you're going to do it big. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do it big, or go home. Thank you, Sybil Moon. Okay, I'm gonna pull you in, Sybil. Okay, Sybil gets. Don't be afraid to expose your belly. You get this one again. Live each of your 9 lives as if it were your very last one. Enjoy your life. Do what you want to do. Don't wait for tomorrow. Life is too short. Ignore convention. Follow your own path. Stop trying to please other people. Do what you want. Life is short. Seize the day. Thank you, Simple Sprinkle. What is the greatest lesson for October? I don't know. Let's see. It's the greatest lesson. You think it's the greatest lesson, but I will draw you a card. Brittany, your greatest lesson. The cat show. Your greatest lesson. You are a princess. Wear the tiara. Focus on a feather toy of success. Never stop competing, and one day you will come first. Wear your crown. Know your value. Know your worth. Keep going. Don't stop. Hit it, get it. No. Don't stop competing. One day you will come first. Keep your standards high. Wear your crown. Know your value. That's what you need to learn. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sprinkle Spring. Oh. I appreciate that, Dawn. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mojo No. Mojo No. What does the cards say for you? Okay, Mojo No. The cards say. Gotta pick a good one for you. Nothing. You get nothing again. And I really shuffled and flipped. Hell is other cats. If you're lonely, when you are alone, get a cat. Nothingness haunts being, but staring at the wall is okay. That means don't focus on your loneliness. Nothingness haunts being, but staring at the wall is okay. Staring at a wall is something. It's like you're thinking, you're focusing, you're spending time alone. Sometimes focusing on loneliness is not why you're alone. It's to focus on yourself. Okay, so I say put more focus on yourself. Relax, do nothing, be with yourself, have your own thoughts, and see what comes out of that. A lot of people that spend time alone come out with crazy ideas, money-making ideas, profound things. They emerge anew like the hermit, more wise. So spend some time alone. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. With your own thoughts. Be your own best friend, someone says, right? Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm done with these cards. Don't ask no more. That was hard work. But you can get these cards as linked below, baby. On my little Amazon affiliate thing. Y'all can get these cards. The Cat Guru. They're fun. They're cute. No one will be offended because they're cats. There's no evil things on them. Because I know some people scared of cards. They're just fun little cute cards. So nobody will think anything of it. You can keep this on your shelf. No one's going to think anything of it. Some cats. Okay. I know a lot of you guys are like, well, if I can't have those type of cards around. No, they're very innocent and simple. Okay. Thank you, loving who I am. Okay, I'm gonna pull one just for you. This is the last one. Don't anyone send anything else. This one's for you. Fashion cat. You can never be too rich or too fluffy. Never get out of bed for less than a tin of caviar. The best things in life are always really, really expensive. Girl, know your worth. Don't settle for less. Allow others to know your value. Don't sell yourself short. Know your worth. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So ways that you can, speak and get spiritual advice for yourself. Cards, magazines, books, nature, other people, helping other people as well. Sometimes by helping other people with their problems, if they ask, sometimes you figure out how to solve your own. I missed your super chat Google account. Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to pull a card? Okay, you got one more, and that's it. One. Thank you, Google. I'm sorry, because you always send me something, so I'm gonna get you. I got you. That was it. No more. Bro. All right. Close my eyes for you. Close my eyes. Since I missed you, I'm gonna close my eyes. Get you a good card. Monsieur Bernardo. I have never pulled this card before. Love may be just over the next garden fence. Be your own adventure. Don't be afraid to fall. You'll land on your feet. Ooh, you're about to fall in love and commit. Ooh. Don't be afraid. You will land on your feet. Be your own adventure. That means have your own life. It also means love yourself. That way others will fall for you as well, and you won't be codependent upon them because you'll have your own life. And that's what makes people like you even more. You don't got to be all up under them or need them all the time. You actually have a life. All right. Now, sprinkle. I appreciate that. Google accounts, that was for you. Yeah, thank y'all. I think I'm going now. That was fun. Maybe I'll do it again next week, or who knows. I might be going out of town this weekend. You're welcome. You forgot Joe? I don't see Joe. I think I got Joe. Mojo. I got that person. I forgot K-Rock. I'm gonna get you. I'm sorry. See, you thought I was gonna pass you by, but I got you. I double checked. K-Rock. All right, K-Rock. Since you did put a little donation, I'm gonna get you. Don't be sad. I didn't forget you. All right, K-Rock. Did I miss anybody else up there? And Joe. Okay. I see Joe. Hold on. I see a few people. Okay, I see a few people I missed. I got y'all. Hold on. So I'm going to go backwards because I'm not doing any new ones. Okay, so this one's for K-Rock. Ooh, you got the Grimlick. The Grimlick licking. I don't know. The Grim licking. Looks serious. Never try to predict the outcome of a relationship. You may be disappointed. Look to the future, but remember to stay in the present. Stick to your vision, even if those around you can't see it. So don't try to predict anything. You may be disappointed. Look to the future, but remember to stay in the present. Stick to your vision, even if those around you cannot see it. Stay on your path. Okay? So I don't know if you're having relationship things. Don't try to predict it. Look to the future, but stay in the present because it could change at any time. Stick to your vision and your standards, even if people don't see it. Period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Joe. What does the ancestors have for me? Okay, Joe, I see the ancestors. The ancestors. Ancestors, come through. What you all want to tell Joe what? Ooh, they making me shuffle for real. Joe won't shuffle. All right. Joe. BRF cat. Grouchiness is next to godliness. Start each day with a hiss and get it over with. Frown and the whole world frowns with you. That, to me, I read this card before. I think this was the first card. But to me, this means if you're upset, that means there's something that you need to fix. And also get all of your stuff out so that you can face it and fix it. Start each day with a hiss and get over it. Start each day with admitting to yourself what you need to work on or what bothers you, and either work towards the solution or stop complaining. Frown and the whole world frowns with you. That means complain and be upset about things, and that's what the world will give you. More to complain about and more people that are negative to fill your space. So change what you don't like, but take responsibility for it first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Joe. All right, Carrie. I see you, Carrie. I got you. I didn't forget you. Carrie. All right. Carrie. Peter. This is your card. In life, as in cricket, you have to stay in to avoid getting out. A sticky wicket doesn't mean you can't have, a sticky wicket doesn't mean you can't hit a six. If you're bowled a googly, I don't even know what cricket is, y'all. Don't get caught on the back foot. To me, I don't really know sports, but to me, this means don't let people tell you what you can and can't do. Just because you have some type of thing in your way or obstacle doesn't mean you cannot be successful. If you are in a circumstance or that you get into a circumstance, don't stay there. Get yourself right out of it. So to me, this means whatever you're facing right now is not permanent. You could get out of it and you can do better. Okay. Thank you, Monique, for that input. D White. Did I get you? Okay, this is my last card. D White. I think. Thank you. Okay, D. D. Oh, D. Demand to be worshipped. All right. Fast. And you will be. The afterlife is now. That means don't wait until you die for people to worship you and miss you and say you was the best. Act like that now. Don't be afraid to use your claws to get to the top of the pyramid. Okay? Get yours now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, D. White. Get yours now. Demand to be worshipped, and you will. Don't wait till you dead. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like, for real. I appreciate y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I know I went back and got those super chats that I missed. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'll try to do something fun like this. Just to kind of teach y'all how you could do this for yourself. You don't need me. But it's fun, right? Sasha and I play with these cards all the time. And you should see her face. She is amazed at the answers that when she asks the questions and she gets the correct answer. It could be totally random, but you should see her little face light up when she pulls the cards. She be in there pulling these cards by herself and asking them questions. And you could see, especially from a child, they're very high frequency. You can see how she's getting spiritual advice and spiritual insight through these cards. At first she thought it was, a game. Then when she started really asking the questions and she started getting these answers, her belief that she could, have this type of insight grew and grew. And now she's like very confident about her intuition. And you don't even need the cards after a certain point of your, confidence of your intuition. You'll trust yourself so much. And it also helps you, to make better decisions. Your card made sense having to do with someone in my family. That was insightful and fun. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm glad it was helpful. I think I got loving who I am. Yeah, I got her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She got her message. I got her. Thank you, coming through with her Pisces power. You must have missed it, girl. I was talking to you for like 5 minutes. Let me think. Do y'all remember what card she got? I remember you. You got some card having to do with knowing your worth. Let me see. I remember which card you got. It was about knowing your value and your worth. Let me remember. Oh, you got this card. Remember? Put on your tiara. Know your value. Know your worth. Focus on never stop competing until one day you come first. Know your value. It was a card telling you to know your value. Don't settle for less. You wear your crown. You deserve the most. You deserve to be number one. And whatever it is. Okay, that was your card. I remember. Don't let people mistreat you. Don't let people treat you like you're not royalty. Know your worth. You're welcome. That was on point. Yes. Yep. That's a good message for anybody, though. But that was yours in particular for whatever going on. And y'all get your own card. Play with yourself. Play with yourself. Play with your friend. Get on the phone. Get on FaceTime with your friend. I mean, you all got to stay in anyway. Y'all got to get some entertainment anyway. It's October. Y'all can have fun. Get y'all some little oracle cards. I'll link them below. Yeah, hit that like. It is fun. We have so much fun with those cards. And kids like them because there's cats on them. Glamorous line. I thought I got her, but I was telling people not to send anymore because I was basically done. But let me see. Did I get Glamorous Lion? Glamorous Lion. Let's scroll back up. I thought I got her. Oh, it's not letting me go back. But okay, this is my last one, just in case I did forget her and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna pull one for Glamorous Lion and then I'm out. I hope you're still here. Glamorous Lion. Come back if you left. This card is for you. Hopefully you will watch the video. I don't read cards for people anymore. I was trying to teach a lesson about how you can see spiritual insight and advice for yourself. Okay, you got the hairless kitty. Beauty is in the eye of the breeder. Some cats are born bald, some achieve it, others have baldness thrust upon them. Just because you can't doesn't mean you should. Or just because you can doesn't mean you should. I think you're having some issues about some type of relationship, some type of acceptance. This could be interracial relationship issues. This could be issues about how you look, how you feel about your looks, how you think others feel about you. This has a lot to do with your external and how you choose to view yourself and also how you date. So, right. I'm thinking, know thyself, and then all will become clear. Yes. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. I hope that was helpful. I don't know if it was or not, but hopefully it was. Did I get Botox? I told y'all I was allergic to Botox. I have on lipstick. Y'all keep asking me the color. I will tell you. If y'all made it to the end, y'all get the info. This is Milani lip liner in Sugar Plum. I used the whole thing on there. I did all of this in Sugar Plum, and then I took my red lipstick, Siren, and did the middle. And then I put a little bit of this Morphe color on the edges to darken it up. And I don't know what color this is. I think it says blood something. Bloodshot by Morphe. That's on the outer edges. This is in the inner. I have layers. This is multi-dimensional. So Sugar Plum by Milani, Bloodshot by Morphe, and Siren red lipstick by Level Up Cosmetics. And that's what you get. Yay! Or you can make it with similar colors if you already have them. Girl, I made this color. I say I'm gonna make a color. Because this is too dark alone. It's pretty though. I had to put the red in there. I also experimented with the darker red. It was more of a brownish red, so it looked more like a blood. And then the Sugar Plum for the blueness. Thank you, Shira. This was fun and insightful. Always love your lip colors. Thank you, girl. Feeling scared of being rejected by the man I have given my heart to. Gerda. Don't know what to do. Feeling scared of being rejected. Then you will create rejection. Know that man is yours, and he gonna do whatever you tell him to do because he love you. Okay. Ooh, there's a mosquito in here. James gonna let a mosquito in. Get off me! Get off me! He was trying to bite me. Y'all see that? Oh, the nerve! Trying to get me right now in front of y'all. Trying to get my blood. I'm put my fan on because it keeps mosquitoes away. Oh shoot! The wind. I hate mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all see it landing on my forehead? It's really after me. It's been since a drone. It's one of them drone mosquitoes. You better get away from me. I'm trying to kill it. I hope this ain't too loud. That thing is attacking me. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna get it though. Get it. Die, die. I'm gonna spray it with some perfume. That'll kill it. It's on my keyboard. I got it, y'all. I got this. I told y'all I was gonna get it. You will not live. I got it in here. I have captured the vampires in my hand. They were after me. That thing was after me for real. Did y'all see it landed on my forehead? Trying to get my pineal gland blood. But I got it. Okay. I did. I caught it though. Hope it didn't bite me while it was on my forehead. Oh my. Uh-oh, y'all. I think it got me. Hold on. Make sure it didn't really get me. Did it get me? Nope. That's my own. Well, I can't. I don't think it got me. I think that's my own scratch. I'm trying to get it off. Okay. How do you deal with upfront spiritual people annoying kind? Act stupid. Be unspiritual. Act sleep. Y'all know I act sleep sometimes. I act so dense and stupid sometimes because I don't want to get wrapped up with certain type of spiritual people. I don't know what that means. I'm lost. I'm asleep. I don't know. I believe what I see and hear. Sometimes you can revert back when necessary if you don't want to deal with certain people. Like I do. I'm asleep. I don't know what that is. You said haters in the room. Haters always in the room. That's how you know you great. When the haters come, that's how you know you great. They've made a whole trip to see you. They made a whole trip to see you because haters make you greater. They're the best forms of validation. So it's okay to take your elixirs with girl, get out of antidepressants. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, raise your frequency. That's depression means your frequency is low. Raise your frequency. You won't need the antidepressants if you raise your frequency. That's what the elixirs are for. Okay. Phase 1 and 2, yes. Phase 1 and 2, if you are any type of depressed or addicted to something, will really turn you around and get you back on the right path. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Does schizophrenia and bipolar also mean low frequency? No, it means multidimensional thinking and viewing and hearing. It's kind of like having a messed up radio station and you keep hearing the Spanish word. It's like you in between a radio station and you hearing the Spanish word and then an English word and then it's a rap. It's like your radio station don't know which frequency to get on, so it's on all three. And so you have hip hop, Spanish rap, which actually became a genre. So I feel like it's like a radio station that's lingering between frequencies. And I also think bipolar is kind of like the same thing. Like you're on a radio station, but sometimes you hear more on this radio station. And then when you go to the other radio station, you hear on that radio station. And it's like opposite styles of music. You got country on one and like rap on the other. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't get into mental illness. And first of all, I feel like people misdiagnose stuff to trick you out of advancing your mental abilities, your mental powers. People lie or they just don't know. And half the things that people say are disorders are gifts. And they don't teach you how to work with your gift. They medicate it and suppress it. You have to understand what it is. So if you think of everything as a frequency, you can solve the problem. So if you have a radio station that's sitting in between stations, and you keep hearing this and that, you might get the news for 2 seconds. You might hear a song. You might hear some guitars playing. And if it's stuck on that frequency, what do? You either have to learn to deal with it, listen for the messages in it, decode it. If you start decoding something and taking advantage of your situation, things will start to change. And then you can focus. You're going to start lucid living, I'll call it. You're going to be able to start controlling whatever it is that's coming in and out. Because once you believe something, then you can create and the change within it. So I've had people that were schizophrenic that I've done consultations with. And I told y'all this before. I decoded what they told me, what they were seeing, what they were hearing, and it's all a message. It's the same message over and over. It's the coded message, basically. And so I know I've done several consultations with people that have schizophrenia, and the things that they told me are coded. They don't know how to decode, but the voices, the things that they're seeing is all code, period. So if you're considered mentally ill and the voices and the things that you're seeing, if you're schizophrenic, if I can decode them and they're all pointing to the same thing, then I know that you're tapping into different dimensions. And if you were to decode something, it would be less scary, less, bad. I can't watch scary movies anymore because they're not scary anymore because I decode them. And once you can start decoding those things, they become messages. And once they become messages from different frequencies or dimensions, then you start to get into communication with higher frequencies. You said in ancient cultures, schizophrenic people were shaman and healers. Yeah, I mean, I believe it, because if you can decode what you're seeing and hearing, there's your message. So that's very important to learn how to decode. You don't just medicate it, decode it, babe. You said y'all trolls are weird. That's fine. Let them be weird. But yeah, those people, I feel that they're misunderstood and can't decode. If you give them the knowledge, they could write a book for you. Look, this is what that means. Okay. And when you see this, that means that. Sometimes they're seeing prophecy or things to come or things that are planned or plans that are being put in place or things that have been written a long time ago that are unfolding. And they're just a conduit that's picking up that reception. It's like they're an antenna that's picking up on frequencies and from higher realms, because when you pick up frequencies and knowledge from higher realms, it's in code. It's not in words. It ain't in English. Everybody don't speak English. But symbols are universal. Meanings of certain words are universal as far as symbolism. So I feel that most people are just picking up on different frequencies, and they just need to decode whatever they're seeing or hearing. To me, it's like someone trying to get you a message to help someone or something, and you're not getting it, you're not understanding it, so they keep pushing it in. They keep pushing it until you figure it out or silence them. Just like on The Sixth Sense, like those ghosts keep haunting that little boy until he starts to help him. Until you figure out and decode what those things and voices and visions are and what they mean, they're only going to keep coming. You start to figure them out and start to write them down. You're like, oh, okay. Then you can start to control them, because then it'll be more like a communication instead of, it would be more like a communication instead of, instead of something that you can't control or avoid, or something that keeps pounding and pounding. But most people, and a lot of people already know this, they don't want you to know this, so they medicate you. You have, just like if you're having a nightmare and you have a bad dream, but if you can decode, it won't be a nightmare to you, because as you're dreaming, you will be decoding all the symbolism in your dream, and you'll know exactly what it's telling you and what it means, and it takes the fear right out of it and gives you insight into something else, something higher. So when you wake up, you're like, oh, okay, I know what to do now. Most people wake up, scared. I had a terrible nightmare. I can't go back to sleep. What does it all mean? Okay, you sitting there with Google. You sitting there with so much information at your fingertips, and you sitting up here scared. Decode it. Dreams are something that most people are taught to decode anyway. Dream symbolism. That's the same way you decode everything. Symbolism, etymology, deeper meaning, hermetic meaning, biblical meaning. Figure out all the different meanings, and they'll all connect and give you the information. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had a dream last night. Good for you, pork rinds. Yep. We know they use fluoride in the water. But I have a water purification system, so I don't have fluoride in my water. And I use fluoride-free toothpaste. Mm-hmm. I knew a long time ago that something was going to be wrong with the water. And so we got a water purification system in our home put in. And lo and behold, I got some brain-eating microbe in the water in Texas. I'm glad I got that. I'm glad I trusted myself. Because that was, it's expensive to get that type of system put in your house. What does fluoride do? Calcify your pineal gland. Makes you less insightful, dumbs you down, lowers your frequency. It says it right on there now, fluoride free. But you got to be careful though, because they also make some with fluoride. So don't just look for Toms. Make sure it say fluoride free. They also have some. I love Burt's Bees fluoride free as well, but they were out, so I had to get that one. I like that one too. Which water purification? I don't know. It's some big thing in the garage that you got to put salt and all that kind of stuff in. I forgot. It's by GE. I know it's by GE, General Electric. Your teeth stay good without cavity? Yeah. I think it's a myth that people think cavities are stopped by fluoride. I like the Moon toothpaste. Oh yeah. I haven't tried that one. My mom was schizophrenic and she said she saw black spiders crawling on my grandpa. Ooh. Well, you gotta look up those spider meaning, baby. It's kind of like living in a dream, like surreal. You gotta decode as you go, and it won't be so bad. Yeah, I used to use the charcoal toothpaste, the black stuff, but it kept making my sink dirty. And Sasha, poor thing, she was spitting everywhere, black stuff everywhere. You can't do that with kids. My brother is schizophrenic. It's been a long journey. He need to learn how to decode. Like sprinkle, sprinkle. Or you can learn how to decode when they tell you about what they're experiencing. You can help them decode it. It's like they're living in a surreal dream, and if they are a nightmare, and if they can decode it, it takes the fear away and brings meaning to it instead. So if you can help them by decoding it, that might help them. I also have schizophrenia disorder too. Well, start to decode whatever you're seeing and hearing, and I'm sure it'll bring deeper meaning to whatever situation or insight, and make it less, less of an issue, I think. How do I learn to decode any books? Symbolism. You can use Google. Know your background stories, know your history, biblical meanings of certain things, symbolism of certain things, the etymology of certain words, the definition of certain words. It's just looking deeper into the meaning of something. Like if you were to see like black spiders, for example, look up the spiritual meaning of a spider. Okay, if that doesn't suffice, if you're not pleased with that, look up the biblical meaning of a spider, because there's different meanings of things. That doesn't suffice, look up the symbolic meaning of a spider, and it will tell you what spiders mean in different cultures. And then you can say, okay, well, I think this meaning is what I'm supposed to be getting, because it really makes sense, you see. And then it will be less scary and more prophetic. Like, oh my God, I had a dream about this, and that, and then 2 weeks later, this happened. If I knew how to decode, I could have predicted it. Or, something like that. Like I said, I had a dream about no one was wearing masks anymore. That means something is going to be revealed. The true face or the truth, or things will stop being hidden. Also, the truth is going to come out soon about everything, and there'll be no more masks. Or people will understand the whole thing behind the masks. Mask off. Future, mask off. There you go. Future, mask off. Period. Percocet. Molly Percocet. That's code right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said, I swear. It's not what they represent, it's the name meaning. Go look up the name Molly. Go look up Percocet. Find the etymology behind Percocet, baby. Perkle. Sit. Don't take the literal meaning of it. Don't take the literal meaning of it. The words are important. What does the word Molly mean? Well, let me see. Good golly, Miss Molly. What does Molly name meaning? Click. Molly means the sea of bitter. The sea of bitter. A pet form of Mary, star of the sea. Molly, Mary, Mother Mary, the red, the pink, the red sky, the great harlot is upon us. Mask off. Now, Percocet. That's a Perca. P-E-R. I don't even know how to spell it, but I'm going to type it in. It might come up. Percocet. Oh, Percocet. Okay. Percocet. Perco. Etymology. It means something. Percocet definition. Pain reliever. Perca. Basically, it is a painkiller. So we'll kill your pain. And who is your pain? What is your pain? Mask off. You remember when I was telling you guys that the mask was more to conceal your frequency because your voice is a frequency, and a mask will muffle your voice because y'all can't hear with that mask on too good. So if your frequency is high and strong, with this new frequency that's coming in, your voice and your frequency is harmful to others. You see, and so that's why he's saying mask off, because your frequency is causing pain to others. It's weakening others. That's why they want your mask on in the store when you are around people, when you are within 6 feet of people, because your voice is a weapon. Especially if you are highly melanated and have a high frequency. So mask off. Mother Mary is here. Molly Percocet, painkiller, kill your pain. Period. Future. You see, and a lot of people think it's nonsense or it's stupid or the person is dumb and ignorant. But at the end of the day, if you know code, it's not really dumb and done on purpose. It's multi-dimensional music. Depending on your level of knowledge, is how you perceive things, what makes your reality, how you see things, how you react to things, what you do, the decisions that you make, all stem from what you believe, and what you believe stems from what you know. And what you know stems from what you choose to seek and learn. So everything is basically up to you, and you're creating everything. If you keep tracing it back, it's you that everything is coming from. And when you realize that, you'll start to be able to do what you want. You said you were a young melanin male and you notice how older women feel attracted to me. Well, I guess that's a compliment. I don't know. Like, you complimented yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I believe in that. Every time I feel sick or my knees start hurting, I just log into my bank account and look at my balance. The pain immediately go away. Don't know why. A little strange. Pork rind, you got arthritis. But as long as you know how to heal yourself, I don't think it matters. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So, yeah, y'all know how to decode now. Y'all see me do it so many times on the screen. I just start looking my phone, Googling and stuff. Porky pig, pork rind. No, that's pork rinds. He's cool. He's cool. Thank you. Decode the name pork rinds. Fried pig skin, okay? Swine skin. Cooked to a crisp to be eaten. You're anyways. Sure, what you think about the power of myth? I don't know about the power of myth. I know it take teeth out. If you don't like your teeth, that's some powerful stuff. I know dentists hate it. Tooth fairy love it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Chee chee. I have this Face ID thing on my phone now. Let's see. Sasha sent me something. Let's see what she sent. Some TikTok. Hold on.
Back to the computer. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. Let's see if I got any new comments. Oh man.
Sasha's crazy. Weird. I've never gotten under eye fillers. I'm not trying to mess with my face. I got concealer though. Do you think TikTok is here to stay? I don't know. TikTok, and I think it's symbolic for time. They only give you a few seconds. TikTok time is running. Which reminds me, whenever I look at Instagram and I look at The Rock and what he's posting, it's kind of like insight and information. He posted a clock that said midnight. Very interesting. Jack, right. Why was I able to see the neon glow light piercing through my walls when I woke up out of my sleep at night? Maybe those, were you dreaming or was it real? Sometimes you still have some DMT left when you wake up suddenly and you're still able to see. Like your third eye is basically still seeing along with your other two eyes. So you're seeing all, it's kind of like you're seeing part of what your third eye was seeing with your other two eyes open as well. Because that happens like when you get up, sometimes you got extra DMT left over and you be seeing stuff that was meant for your third eye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or your inner eye, or your imagination eye, or the eye that you see when you close your other eyes. I believe this is how schizophrenics see things the same way. Y'all ain't ready for DMT. Some people have it naturally more than others, so it might just be some extra leftovers. My sister used to talk to herself. I think she is one. I'm talking to myself all the time. I'm glad we got to wear masks in the store because they can't see my lips moving. I'm like, I could finally talk to myself in peace. They can't see nothing. I don't really be talking to myself. I just be talking. like, oh, this is cute. Ain't nobody there, but oh, look at this. How cute. Thinking out loud. Oh, The Rock. He had a clock that said midnight. I think it said midnight in the comments too, like when the caption under it. Midnight is code for time's up. The switch and the shift is now. Period. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Midnight is when the power switches between those who have power now and those who don't. So the power switch is now. We're at midnight. If you look at the doomsday calendar, it was always saying, oh, it's 15 minutes till midnight, which means 15 minutes till doomsday. Doomsday does not mean the end of the world. It means a power shift. Okay. You do dream, you just don't remember your dreams. If you want to remember your dreams, tell yourself to remember your dreams before you go to sleep every night. And you will. I heard my dad, who passed away, call my name in my sleep and instantly woke up. Thank you. Do I jolt in my sleep sometimes when I'm like on the verge of falling asleep and like, or something happens in my dream and I jolt for real? Yeah. That's how you know illusion, that everything is an illusion, because if you can feel something and jolt in your dream and it's that real to you there in your brain and your senses, and that you will react the exact same way as something that you claim real, it's real there, it's real in that reality, and as real as it is here. Like sometimes I feel like I live, like some people dream so vividly, it seems like they live in two different realms, you know. Like on Avatar, right? Like on Avatar. When he goes to sleep, he goes into that other realm and does stuff there. And then when he go to sleep there, he wakes up in the other place. All right. Well, this was fun. I hope y'all learned how to, spiritually communicate with the universe and give yourself spiritual advice when you're seeking it. Don't always look without, look within. Find different ways to get answers. I think we rush to other people so fast because we don't trust ourselves. And that's the very thing that is going to create your reality. It's what you believe and and how much you trust yourself and believe in what you are doing. So always go to self first. Other people are simply either confirmation, random, asking a kid, something that happened naturally, and through dreams and intuition. So if you're going to put your future reality in the hands of another person, make sure it is only confirmation or synchronicity or asking of a child. Don't give your power and your reality away to another. Okay? There are people that were out here doing just fine, and then they had a reading. Girl, they life messed up. Well, this psychic told me that I was going to do this and this and that. So I gave up this and I moved all the way across the country. I sold my car. What? What? And now I'm homeless. Well, she sure did a doozy on your reality, whoever that was. Right. Yeah, that's why I stopped doing readings, because people stop trusting themselves and they put their trust in others. Like, they ask questions. When am I going to find love? Yesterday. But I didn't go nowhere yesterday. Well, then go look in the mirror. When am I going to get married? On your wedding day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. It is funny. When you going to get married? On your wedding day. That's the truth. I'm psychic. I told you. When are you going to meet this man? You're going to meet him one day. On a weekday. You're going to meet him on one of the 7 days of the week. Between Monday and Sunday. Well, he gonna look like he gonna have 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 head. Okay. Thank you. One day that ends with Y. On the day that ends with Y. Oh, exactly. Van Fan. So, that's why I stopped doing readings, because people were taking their power away from themselves, and at the time, people need to empower themselves. So I had to stop allowing people to look outside of self for answers and to direct them back inside themselves. Getting a reading on your dusty ex, right? If it's just for entertainment value and for fun, and you don't live your life according to what you're getting out of some cards, and it's all for fun and entertainment, that's understandable. But if you making life decisions and spending up savings and stuff like that, that's when you draw the line. That's a whole nother story. So if you're doing that, something is wrong. You don't trust yourself, and you're not creating your own reality anymore. And what you're creating is a reality that you are unsure of, with options to go in a direction that you're not in charge of. You know what I mean? So if you want to know your future, think about your next decision. My future is Or what decision am I getting ready to make next? Because that's going to have something to do with my future, my present. Mm-hmm. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow. Sleep paralysis is crazy, but sometimes I feel a strong presence. It's just that your astral body has not returned to your physical body fast enough before the other one is conscious. Mm-hmm. Kind of like when your car is stuck in gear. Okay. I'm doing honey jars for $45. These girls losing their minds about eggplant. Shaking my head. Girl, make your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They'll learn. Okay. They will learn. You can't control people. They're gonna do what they want. But if it gives you peace of mind, then go for it. I used to feel witch told me down when I was a teen. What? A witch hold me down? That's an old wives' tale. Scientifically. Okay, so think about surgery. When they give you that medication and you wake up but can't move. You can see what's going on, hear what's going on, but you stuck. Everything is not awake at the same time. Neurons aren't firing at the same time. Your astral body is not aligned with your physical body at the same time. That's all it is. Ain't no witch, ain't no demons, ain't no none of that. Okay. But it's fun to think of it like that if you like to be scared. It's funny how they don't say that in surgery. Oh, a witch was on me in surgery. Because I woke up and couldn't move. Those medications have the same type of effect on your brain as the chemicals in your brain when you're sleeping. That's why they say they put you to sleep, they put you out. If your conscious wakes up before your physical body, then you can't move. Period. Okay? There ain't no ghosts, ain't no witch, ain't no demons. It's just your nerves and your conscious, your physical body are not awake at the same time. Okay. Okay, thank you. And y'all, when y'all figure this out, it'll stop. You'll know exactly the problem. And your brain can hurry up and fix it because the more you know, the less you experience that. Now that I've told you that, you'll probably experience it way less because you know what it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's real if you make it real, but that's literally what it is. People that wake up in the middle of surgery don't say it's a demon, but it's the same feeling. Okay. So whatever you believe, that's what it is. You could break it down to chemicals. You could break it down to conscious. You could break it down to medication if you're under surgery. But either way, those medications affect the chemicals in your brain, which determines whether you're conscious or unconscious, whether you can move or not. So that's what it is. Mm-hmm. You have chemicals in your brain. Y'all have to learn. There are so many chemicals in your brain. There's serotonin, melatonin, oxytocin, whatever. All them chemicals in your brain. What do you think? DMT? What do you think they do? What do you think your brain is in control of your nerves, your muscles, your skeleton? I'm sorry, I know anatomy and stuff. And so when you're asleep and you're coming into consciousness and your neurons are firing as fast because you don't eat enough this, you didn't eat enough that, you ain't got enough electrolytes in your body, you didn't take your vitamins this morning, you don't have enough potassium in your system, it's going to be a little bit off. Okay. But if you want to keep your experience, like if you tell this story to people and this is your ghost story around a campfire, keep it. I don't care. I was held down by the witch demon when I was a kid. Tell them. The possessed people actually have physical power. Multiple people have to hold them down during and the demon talks through them. A woman would sound like a man, for instance. It is real. I didn't say being possessed wasn't real. If you're a telephone and you get put on speakerphone, that's what it is. You have another mosquitoes in here. You are a telephone on speakerphone or FaceTime, baby. It depends. That's how y'all gotta look at it. Just like, you know how mediums will speak, and that's the person speaking through them. It's the same thing. Your telephone on speaker, or you on FaceTime, or either one. Okay, you on FaceTime. You used to call me on my cell phone. That's your connection to the higher realm. Whenever they talk about phones and stuff, and you used to call me, and how come you don't call me no more? Or you used to call me on my cell phone, or you better change that number on the dial. They're talking about higher frequencies communicating through you. You can't pick up the phone. How come you don't call me anymore? It means your frequency is off. You can't receive me. Okay, you're not a receiver anymore. I can't call you. You cut off. You don't have enough of a frequency for me to reach you anymore. Dial tone. So when people talk about phones, they're talking about getting information from higher realms. They're talking about getting knowledge. It may come through, depending on your frequency, they will possess you unless you change that number on the dial. Get your frequency up. They can't possess you. Now is the time. Notice on all exorcism movies, the person is something wrong with them. They're depressed. They're not happy. Their frequency is too low. Thank you, Shadow. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So depending on how low or high your frequency is also going to depend on what energies around you can access your body. Your body creates energy. Your body is generated. Okay, your body is like an avatar, basically. Your body is like a Sims. Okay, if they want to come in and play Sims with you, but they're masculine in character, it's going to come through. Unless someone already has, the control over you. You have to control yourself. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you have a low frequency, if you just depressed and stuff and abused, it's easily, it's easy to start feeding into lower frequencies, I'll say, because that's the level that they can control you. You're weak, so they can come in and just take control. Mm-hmm. They're on a frequency similar to yours, so they can get you. But if you're on a high frequency, they can get you. So stay up, stay up. Mm-hmm. How to not allow people to get into you. Keep your frequency high. Keep your frequency high. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yep. But if your frequency is high, you're good. They depend on people that don't know themselves, don't trust themselves, and don't know that they can create their own reality. You can create your own reality. They can't really do anything. Mm-hmm. If they expose themselves too, all in throughout the movies. That movie Hocus Pocus, what do you think that's about? Y'all know the Disney classic, that mosquito escaped because I didn't kill it. I put it in a napkin and throw it in the trash, and I didn't squeeze it hard enough. That show, that movie Hocus Pocus, is about eating children to stay young. Mm-hmm. Book was made out of human skin. Okay. Yep, just like in the Doctor Sleep movie. They keep telling you all around Hollywood what they be doing. That's why I'm like, side-eye. Somebody said, what? Like y'all don't know. Come on now. Have you decoded the new episode of Lovecraft? I think what was the last episode? Because I think I might have missed the last one. I missed the last one. I gotta go watch it. Thanks for reminding me. I've been watching. I just need to watch the last episode. Yeah. The one with the lady, like, when she gets into that, I don't want to spoil it for people, but when she can control where she goes, I've seen that one. Thank you, Gianna. How to be more mindful. Pay attention to detail. Try to pay attention to detail. And I think if you try to decode things, it automatically helps you pay attention to details. So you will be more mindful if you start decoding stuff, because you'll be looking and you'll be seeing things that most people will miss. Okay. And just by decoding things, it helps raise your frequency as well, because you're gaining knowledge. Yeah, you'll gain knowledge and your frequency will go higher. All right, then. I'm going to see y'all later. Thank y'all. Sprinkle. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for everybody who donated. I appreciate that. Thanks for everybody who hit the like button. I can't believe it. The likes are at the same as the amount of people in here. That's the first time ever. Thank you. Ooh, now it's higher. I'll see y'all later. Thank you. Bye.